Hey YouTube, it's me Charles and you're watching PPCS Tech. So today we will be doing a build vlog using the NZXT Manta mini ITX case. So guys, stay tuned and watch the whole video. Hey guys, I'm back. Anyway, there's a slight problem with this build here. I forgot to bring the power supply. I left it in the store. So what we have here is just the video card, the processor, the memory, the motherboard, the case. I have an extra SSD lying around somewhere. I'm gonna find that. So this one here, I am already using it on my main build, and there you go. So that's the Focus Plus 750 watts. So I will go back to the store and I will get a new power supply for you guys. So watch the video and come with me to PPCS. Hey guys, I just got back from the store and yes, I already have the power supply for our build, but let's talk more about this later. Okay, let's move on to the main topic of the video, which is the NZXT Manta mini ITX case. So the one that we have here is a white color, it's a white variant, and it should look great with this build, okay? And since we're talking about NZXT peripherals, I actually added more NZXT items to the list. So first thing is the Hue Plus, which is a lighting controller, and I also have the white variant. So you should see that there. Okay, it says white. Okay, next is the NZXT Kraken X52 240mm all-in-one liquid cooler, which should be enough to cool down our processor. Okay, and lastly from NZXT, this is the Air RGB 120. So this is a triple pack, meaning it has 3 fans inside. Okay, so that's it for the NZXT items. Now let's move on to the main parts of our build. So first we have the GTX 1060 from MSI, which is the Gaming X. So this is the 6 gig variant. And this should be enough, okay, for a mid-end build, okay? So after the video card, we have the power supply from Seasonic, which is the Focus Plus Gold. And what we have here is the 750 watt variant, which I did unbox about a week ago. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out, okay? Now let's move on to the memory, which is the Kingston HyperX Predator. So this is an RGB model. It's a DDR4 2933 megahertz kit. So this is 16 gigs, okay? And next is the processor, which is the Core i3 8350K. So this is an unlocked variant, but unfortunately we cannot overclock this because the motherboard that we're using is a B360 motherboard, which doesn't support overclocking. Anyway, the motherboard is an Aorus B360N gaming Wi-Fi, which should be sufficient for this build. Okay, moving on to, before we forget the storage, I will be using a 240 gig SSD as our main boot drive. I don't have it here right now, but I will be getting it from my wife's computer. She has an extra 240 gig there, so I'm just gonna take it out of her computer. So, okay, well that's it for this one. So just watch the whole video and it's gonna be the whole build. Okay, so guys, enjoy the video.
A few moments later.
Hey guys, the NZXT Manta build is complete. So what can I say? It's awesome. I really like the case. If only I have an IPX build, this is my case, okay? This is my case of choice, but I'm not saying it's a perfect case. There are some slight issues, okay? I'm just nitpicking, so please excuse me. So let's talk about those tiny bit of flaws. Okay, so first, it's the compatibility with the NZXT Hue Plus lighting controller. I would love to see the controller fit without issues here on one of the 2.5-inch drive trays, but unfortunately, you cannot do that, okay? After you screw the NZXT Hue Plus controller on the tray, you cannot insert it back onto the case, okay? It will not fit, okay? It wouldn't fit. So I've tried the top portion, the bottom portion, it won't fit. So that's why, as you can see here, it's not there. But there's a workaround. I'm not saying it's you're on a dead end, okay? You can get, or you can purchase a double-sided tape. Just put the tray in first, lock the tray in position, and then put a double-sided tape on the bottom portion so you can route the wires carefully. So yes, you can use the Hue Plus here or here, wherever you want. But unfortunately, I ran out of double-sided tape. So, but yes, I'm still using the Hue Plus, but it's lying on the floor of the Manta. So it's basically inside here. Okay, so moving on. What else? Issues with the case. I guess that's the only thing. Okay, it's regarding the compatibility with the Hue Plus. Okay, moving on with the Kraken X52. So as you can see, it's not here, but I was showing it to you in the beginning, in the early part of the video. I told you that I was gonna use the X52 as the cooler for this build, but I was able to install it, no problems. You can put it on the front, you can put it on the top, no issues whatsoever. It fits perfectly, but it's with the compatibility of the motherboard, okay? The motherboard that I'm using right now, it actually, the water block of the X52 can block one of the memory slots, okay? So I don't want that, okay? I don't want that to happen. I do have two 8 GB memories here, okay? So, and I don't want to use only one stick, okay? I want to show off RGB, okay? RGB on the memory. This is a HyperX Predator RGB, which is awesome. I like the lighting effects of it. So yeah, the X52 water block is quite big, okay? So as you can see here on my build, I am using Thermaltake Water 3.0. They're basically made by the same OEM, Acetec, I don't know. But yes, they have the same locking mechanism, but the water block on the X42, X52, X62, and X72 are quite big, okay? I noticed that when I first unboxed the cooler. Wow, this is a big water block. So when I installed it, yes, it installed perfectly. But one of the memory slots is blocked, okay, by the tubing that comes out on the side of the water block. So I tried to change the orientation of the water block. There's still a compatibility issue because the water block has 2 wires that would actually come out from its side. The USB, so that you can control the lighting effects through the cam software, and the pump control, okay? It's like it's another cable that would go to like a fan splitter that would connect to the CPU fan header, so that other cable. So those cables will also have compatibility issues with the RAM. So whatever orientation I use, it causes a problem. So I decided, you know what, I'm just not gonna use the X52 for now, but during my next builds, I will be featuring that. So, what else? Oh, third, okay, it's not about the air fans, but this is the first time I've actually used the air fans on a build, or basically first time really using it. And I was surprised by the amount of wires that it's using. Amazing. Like, one fan uses like 3 cables, almost 3 cables for, yes, the PWM, the lighting, I mean the in and out. So PWM, there's an in and there's an out. So like basically 3 cables total for each fan. So you need to be careful when you purchase the Air RGB fans, guys. If your case is really picky with cable management, good luck. Good thing this case has amazing cable management. It's an ITX case, but cable management wise, no problems. I was able to tuck all the cables behind this and I was amazed, okay? No issues whatsoever with cable management. Okay, although it looks a bit crowded at the back side of this, okay, but it doesn't matter, you can't see it. So what matters is here, okay? It looks nice, it looks neat, clean, tidy, whatever you want to call it. I love this case. Guys, NZXT, good job on this case, okay? If only I'm using an ITX build, I would like it. So, oh, before I forget, let me show you one feature that I think I told you about in the middle part of the video. So there's a switch here which basically controls this one, the NZXT logo, and the rear I/O LEDs, okay? So let me show it to you. So I'm not sure if you can really see it, but this is the switch that I'm talking about. So if you, okay, by default, it's off. It's like this. So the rear I/O LEDs are off. The NZXT logo is off. But if you press it once, so it's really handy. If you're in a dark room, you can see all your ports. Next, press, it's the logo, as you can see there. Third press, both of them would light up. So, you know, whatever you want, you know, you can use it. Okay, so but I like the second mode, just the NZXT logo. So basically that's it. So, okay, my conclusion. Yes, I really like the case. I really like it, okay? I might even build an ITX for my wife soon. So, yeah, and I hope this case will not be phased out yet because I might use this, or I will use this, okay, for sure, if I have an ITX build. So guys, that's it for the NZXT Manta. So if you're in the market looking for an NZXT ITX case, or any ITX case for that, check this out first, okay? You will not regret getting this. So guys, that's it for today. I will see you next time.